Hello, welcome back to Pleasure of Eternity. Finish my little break here, so we will continue on exploring. In the first fires at the palace, Crucible Keep, the Temple of Utica, Honduras Gift, the Villian Embassy, and Heritage Hill. Let's start at the palace. Why not? The palace seems like a fun place to go. Hey, some plants. St. Girin's Horn.
Politics, infighting, greed, and a shrine to Margaret as well. Her clergy belongs there.
Okay, you weirdo. He's so weird. I don't really necessarily like Durance. Um, but his abilities are super good. I feel like I gotta keep him around. Let's go in the main entrance, I guess. If they'll let us. It's a palace, can we just walk in? Yeah, I guess so. I know some places are kind of picky about that. But it seems like we can get in just fine. Sidley, who are you?
Hail and well met.
Any news to share, or are you just here to see the palace? To the current Duke. That would be Aver Wolfgren. Don't let the title fool you, though. Our dukes have been elected since independence. Some find Duke Aver rather coarse. He's a frontier noble. Personally, I think a rough and tumble type is just what Defiance Bay needs. What's the palace? Seat of government here in Defiance Bay. This is where Duke Admeth Hedrit declared freedom from Adrian rule some 150 years ago. It's also a hotbed of regional politics. Trust me, the gossip here beats what you'll find in any tavern or brothel in the city. Direwood politics. It changes too quickly to be worth keeping up with. Better strike up a conversation in the taverns and try to loiter inconspicuously in the palace corridors. Okay, that's fine. He doesn't think it's worth it. Guessing this is stealing. What do they got? Some helmets anyway? That's fine. The frog helmet seems pretty cool. But, whatever. And people with official invitations are allowed to observe the animancy hearings. Uh-huh. This is like a fancy room. I guess we're not allowed in right now. What is this? Stone figure of a warrior gazes toward her raised hand. It's empty, but the palm and fingers are blackened. Huh. Most bright Magrum transforms into flames. Meet the Magrum place. Woman's head is bowed as her lips move in prayer. As you approach, you catch her glimpsing at the statue near her. She notices you and forces a smile. Praise be to Magrin, and welcome to her temple. How may I be of service? You seem upset. What's wrong? This is about the fires, isn't it? She puts a hand on your shoulder. They're just symbols. You can't put your faith in them. Only symbols? Is that why you're so distressed? No, I've kept them burning steadily for 15 years, but I haven't been able to conjure them for months now, and people need to see them more than ever these days. So what does that mean? It's my devotions and prayers that kept them lit, but lately, when I try to pray, all I can think about are those hollowborn all over the city, the grieving families, the refugees. How could Migraine allow us to suffer like this? What strength do we gain from a soulless child? Durance grunts with disdain. What strength do we gain from adversity? From trial and test? The fires don't wither because she lacks in faith. They wither because she does not understand how to be faithful to a whore. Jesus Christ. A whore wants neither praise nor devotion. A whore wants to be compensated for her services, and Margaret is paid and pleasured in sweat and struggle and pain. This mewling imbecile is unworthy of Magrin's womanly heart. God damn, Durance. Durance is a cold motherfucker. Take heart when abandoning your faith so easily. You're right. Unfortunately, I believe Magrin's been speaking to me again. This will likely sound so far-fetched to someone like you. Lately, I've been seeing visions. A place in the wilderness with pools filled with sunbursts of colors. Strange falls that seem to raise to the heavens, and even while they splash into the earth. And behind the falls is a cave, filled with fire, and heat, and danger, and some token of my goddess. I know there's something there, but where it is, or how do I get there? I've been meaning to ask around at the exposition hall to see if anyone recognizes the description. To be honest, though, I don't know what I'd do even if I found the place. Huh. Worthless, like so many of Magrin's flock. Afraid of her god's tests. If Magrin speaks to her, it is to hasten an end to a hypocrite's life. And this vision is surely a death trap for the weak. Actually, we're at the temple here. Magrin is the most revered goddess among us Drywoodians, so it's no surprise that her temple is part of the ducal palace. Her fires symbolize trials, revolutions, and the blazing of new paths, all of which are important to us. This is the first of the sacred pyres. When this is lit, so are the rest around the city. What's the significance of the pyres? They symbolize Magrin's power and guidance, and right now the people of Defiance Bay need to be assured of her presence. Our neighbors in the Valian Republic see us as superstitious, but we're just sensitive to the signs and warnings of the gods. Okay. Cinders of Faith. Had her faith shaken by the Hollowborn crisis. As a result, she said, I'm going to keep the city's fire lit and travel to the cave in her vision. Which, God knows where that is. Or, excuse me, Magrin knows. Okay. People talking about animancy and the current issues. Got our records keeper there.
Good day, stranger.
A taciturn man with graying hair pours over a tome he's withdrawn from one of the shelves. Glances up with baggy eyes. Yes, something I can do for you? Looking for militia records from the time of the Saints' War, trying to figure out what happened to someone. We've had a number of inquiries about such information. I'm afraid we've had to bar access to the public. Seems there's still quite a number of folks in Direwood who bear ill will towards Reg Syrians. It'd be irresponsible to surrender their names to just anyone. Many come here to settle as refugees. Perhaps if you were more established in Defiance Bay, things would be different, but I have no reason to suspect you'd be any different from any others. Perception 17, there's something peculiar about the record keeper inflection. The differences are subtle, but it does not sound like any native Direwoodian you've heard. I don't have the resolve. I have the might to say I take what I want. I'm gonna do it. Record frowns. In the Duke's palace, I can assure you that you do not. Besides, without my assistance, you'd be sifting through scrolls for years. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Come a long way. To fight about my brother. I don't even know what side he fought for. You must understand. I've heard many such stories. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. Well, okay. Well, so we gotta make more of a name for ourselves in the city before we can get the records for Eder here. So, for now, we'll peace out. We'll be back though. Heavy armor grants more protection, but extends recovery for its wearers. Is recovery the time between attacks? Seems like it is.
Vale? Then you're close to home.
Close can mean a lot of things.
Surely you'll go back when this is all over.
Dunno. Guess that all depends.
Stones in this ancient tower have been blackened by century-old fires. Surrounded by a patch of wildflowers, it looks like a memorial. I guess we still want to go to the temple? Yeah? First, pick some flowers, though.
Is this the old church you were looking for?
Cool. Praise to the exiled queen.
Praise to the exiled queen. May her crown be restored and her justice prevail. Come to pay your respects to the queen that was.
It's toward from the Temple of Utica here. And so
you did. These savage colonists may have burned it down, but worship of the Oathbinder is alive and well. These stairs lead to the main sanctum.
What stairs?
These stairs, of course. The sanctum was always below ground, adjacent to the catacombs, so it wasn't destroyed by the fires.
To where I find the entrance to these catacombs.
There are various entrances throughout Defiance Bay, but I dare say the easiest to reach is in Copper Lane. I haven't been to that part of town in ages, but as I recall, it's somewhere near the southern gate.
I did see the entrance on the map. It's truly a pity to see what the locals have done to Utica's house of worship. Who are you?
Lord Ardwellen Rugfold III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia, and unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
What are you doing?
Worshipping Utica, the exiled queen and Oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my Emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. and so I do.
What's up with that Woodaka?
A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Woodaka watches over them all. Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Woodaka is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
Hey dog, you a ghost.
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
Just look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
Alright, bye. You alright? Looked almost like you'd lost your footing for a minute. It happens. You really are a watcher, aren't you? Once in a great many generations, one of my people was born with the ability to speak to souls. Usually such individuals become elders, or a lone set of tracks in the snow. I would have thought my journey would be easier if I could see what you see, but looking at you, I'm not so sure. Neither am I. Believe it or not, I once would have rejoiced to know I'd be picked to travel far in search of something great, but even these gifts come with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. Can't say I've been a real watcher before. Don't worry about her, she just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer her up, so I just let her. Once you've seen it a few times, the shock wears off. Every time she goes a little strained in the face, I try and see if I can hear anything. It hasn't worked so far. See if you can get her to tell you what the spirit said. So we gotta find a way in the temple now. Okay. That's fine. Orders gift. Got the embassy.
All
Crapple
these
wind.
circling feet heading nowhere.
Durance is pissed we're just not like doing anything, I think. I don't think Durance likes a day in the town. It's not really his bag. The embassy looks nice. Got a book about Galvin Regged. I don't know if it's a person. Yeah, it's a person. Okay. What's up,
How do you do?
Vincent? Tell you about the Valiant Republics. They are rich in all ways, in wealth, and style, and culture. If you were to go to the Republics, you would not want to leave. Why would you? The people are beautiful and charming. I am here because the song Greta Ducala wishes it. When my appointment is done, I'll be on the first ship out, and I will sing from here to Salona. If there's nothing else, I must return to my duties. What do you do here? As the Valiant ambassador, my job is to ensure trade with the Deer Wood remains strong and profitable. Alright. Bunch of diplomats, soldier. Don't really have business. It's like a ledger for goods. What else is here? Can take this book without a problem. Such correspondences are good to bring her Iden? What's in here?
I'll see what I can do.
You know, before we lockpick it, let's just save the game. Give it a quick save here. Let's open it up and
The work of a moment.
might as well steal from it. Opal and lots of money. Ain't no one know about it. It's fine. A lot of people steal in the Deerwood.
I'll see what I can do.
We cannot open that. We're not good enough at thieving. It's okay. We'll get better. Conversation your main characters are talking, but companions may sometimes interject their opinions and ideas. In scripted interactions, more members of the party are able to participate.
Sagani, does your fox bite?
Yes.
Can I pet him anyway?
Sure and.
I'm gonna pet him.
That's kind of adorable. I kind of love that. Okay, so there's still Andra's Gift, and there's still Brackenberry, and Heritage Hill. I guess let's do Andra's Gift next. I'll check my journal real quick for quests. Find a way to Temple of Wuduka, yep. Got Sinners of the Faith, we gotta travel to the cave in her vision. Find the heirloom breastplate. And I think she's breastplate from Pinhelm. He believes his rifleman a forged document from Dunyard Row. I don't know where that is, but we'll keep that in mind. Learn of a plot to rob a Brackenberry nobleman, Lord Raymond, and Lord describes the plan. We should probably go talk to someone there. A dwarf. Travel to the cliffs we saw in the vision. Explore the endless paths. Right. Explore the endless paths with that guy. That's fine. Got spend time traveling. Been doing that. travel with him to the records archive, which we did, but we're not able to get in yet, unfortunately. We gotta find Onslog's compass. Where is that? I don't even remember. Okay, well, what's this one? Retrieve the stolen scroll. Who knows where that is? Find more pieces of the sword in the path. Okay. Alright, well, we'll continue on anyway. That's fine. Let's go to the gift. It's a big city. It's certainly taking time to explore everything, but that's fine. We'll probably have a stack load of stuff. Wow, it's really foggy here. Keep your guard up and weapon ready while you're in the gift. Alright, fair enough. This place is sketchy. I got it. Grimy windows have been papered from the inside. Let's look at a map first. Abandoned house, Culptex house, Oda's house, abandoned house, trading company, ramshackle house, lighthouse, salty mast, Oda's house. These abandoned houses just like full of refugees and thieves and such? Probably. Attics? Yeah. Oh, this is depressing. Dozen tiny somethings sperm within the pot of rice. That's gross. This place is gross. You all are gross. Alright. Let's move on here. Yep, mechanics does lots of things. Is it all thieving? What's this? A vase with a shitload of money? Yeah, I'll take it. It wasn't thieving. Hey, Kolfik, this stole all your shit. The young Elvis man squinted you in surprise. You can't just barge into someone's home like this. Who do you think you are? Who are you? The elf that lives here. Now get out. That's fair. It's been localized in many different languages. I wonder how many different languages. There's more Kickstarter guys?
You've
Yeah.
been to Nasitok. Is it very cold? What creatures wander the tundra? How are your leaders chosen?
He's real
Do you
curious.
always ask this many questions?
Well, that's just to get us started. Let me get out some parchment for notes.
Ask whatever you want. If I don't know, I'll make something up.
I gotta say, I like the banter between her and the rest of the party. It's been pretty good. Which one's this? This is another abandoned house. Sure, let's check it out. I mean, looks pretty shitty and full of attics for the most part. Let's see if that holds up. This has got more to it, it seems. We're already maxed out on camping supplies. There's like weapons and stuff in here. Got some bloodstone, some money. I don't feel great about this. Let's sneak.
We'll keep to ourselves.
No traps. Fine. Water in the pails murky with blood. Rope quarter on the chair feels painfully scratched. Oof. Hammer and chisel. This tells a dark story, I gotta say. Let's move on. Got a drunken sailor. Yep. Courtesan. She's open for business? Yeah, I bet she is. Got another Kickstarter guy. Just a card. This place is a shithole. I gotta say, seems like a real shithole. Some thugs. It doesn't have a marking on the map, which is strange. I wonder what it is. Everyone's got real weird helmets. This is all stealing. Nothing I can really do here. Bed's real stiff. What's up with you, Vril? Jesus Christ. No thanks, Vril. That's too much information. It's cool being able to do that, like looking at people's souls and stuff. I can't imagine reading through all that dialogue, though. That's so much. What's up, bragging? Shove off, we can talk about. Fair enough. With crooked missing shingles, the roof resembles a prized fighter's gap-toothed smile. That's funny. Let's check out the lighthouse, I guess. Now hiring builders.
Godspeed you.
Interested in doing some construction work? Pays good money. I don't know much about construction. No need at this point. I'd take anyone who can put a hammer to a nail. Why so desperate? Because no one will even set foot in there. Offer good coin, but ever since the floods of Honor's gift, everyone thinks the place is haunted. Bunch of superstitious nonsense. Echoes of the war. The flood certainly claimed enough souls to pack a lighthouse full to bursting. Won't stop me. Good. About time to put some into this foolishness. Just be careful. Not that I believe in ghost stories, but it is an old building, so watch your step. Some questions. Do you know what would be inside the lighthouse? If only. It's been uninhabited since the flood on Honor's gift. What are you building? An inn, allegedly. The gift needs a spot with a little more class than the salty mast. This district has been in the dumps since the War of Defiance. It seems ready for some fresh development, so imagine my excitement when I found this place. 3 floors tall and rides on the water. For sale at a reasonable price. Seller suggested there were other interested buyers, so I closed the deal before I'd taken time to really look into it. Stupid. Being from New Hammer, I knew about the flood, so I didn't know about the superstitions surrounding the lighthouse. The seller was long gone by the time I found out. At this point, it'll be a miracle from the Lady of Lament herself if I make my investment back. You're not from Defiance Bay, are you? What gave it away? The accent? The fact that I was the dupe who paid good coin for this place? I'm from New Hammer, on the northern coast. It's smaller than Defiance Bay, so I came here hoping for fresh opportunities and maybe the chance to do a little good in this neighborhood. Alright, bye. I guess I'll go check out the lighthouse. This place is going to be a shithole. It probably is actually haunted. We fought
Touch
lots of ghosts
Margaret's
before.
fire should settle spirits here.
Oh, I heard that yell. Look at all the Audra here. Let's go inside. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Lots and lots of ghosts? It's probably going to be lots and lots of ghosts. Find a source of the howling noise. Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, get this open,
The
dude.
work of a moment.
Other armor, a soft cap. We should probably go into sneak mode.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Hey, get lined up in your proper order, everybody. Patina of filth and dead barnacles reaches almost to the ceiling. The glass is completely opaque with grime and salt. This chest has got a warbow, some silver Lucy, and Valoon. Whoa! Also ghosts. Rain Blight? What is this shit? Alright, everyone switch to melee stuff. Seems like that's going to be useful. Yeah, I think we're going to be stuck in melee here, so let's go ahead and get rockin'. I don't like you with melee, but we'll do it anyway. We should probably switch to, like, melee stuff for him at some point. Let's use your consecration thing. Okay. Lots of stuff. Everyone's, like, busy attacking something or trying to. Seems that way. Oh, seems to be immune to that. Let's, Ow. Okay, so our mage got crap kicked out of him. Okay, so some of them seem to be immune to some of the damage. I wonder if I can knock them down. Nope, does not seem like it. These are rather frustrating to fight. Alright, we did it though. It was painful. That really sucked.
Hey,
Primal water. Okay, sure. I'll take it. What happened to you? Got a twisted ankle?
all right then.
Well, it seemed to be trapped, and we did not seem to find it.
And what does the flame reveal?
Whoa! This place sucks. Everyone on stealth. Go attack shades. Everyone attack shades. Should probably switch. You shoot the Spectre. This place sucks real bad. You also shoot the Spectre. How about you kill this shade? You cast that thing.
Hey.
You just go here for now. Be a safe place. You... Do I want to use... What do I want to use? Let's use magic missile type things on him. Decreases a bunch of stats. Yeah, let's use it. You know what? Let's use Bless. How about? How'd that do? It didn't do great, I gotta say. Maybe we can use Necrotic Lance. Use Disease, Ground, Hollow, Poison, Sickened, and Struck. I didn't do it. Why didn't you do it? I did pretty good, I gotta say. Let's... Oh god, there's so many. Where'd they all come from? Eder, do fighting. Please. Yeah, let's do this number here. Oh god! Why are they all picking on me? They really hate the priest here. There's so goddamn many. This is ugly. I don't like this at all. Eder, can you knock him down maybe?
Yes.
Did I kill him? I killed some. Alright, you got your rapier, attack this shade, maybe you can kill it. You switch to your sword, attack this shade. We are doing work, it's getting there. You switch back to your gun and shoot the Spectre. Currently attacking a foe with at least one defense. It is much higher than the accuracy of the character attacking it. Okay. What's his defense, I guess? I don't know. Either way, Eder, we're going to switch back to your rod. This is tough. Or Alof, I'm sorry. You're not Eder.
That's not very helpful.
This is a bit of a nightmare, I gotta say. Ow. Please stop doing that. You're engaged with me, please stop. Alright, Spectre's dead. Thank God. All of you attack this one.
Can't get a good shot with this.
Yeah! Leave it to me.
Eder, why you move so slow, dog? Alright, so we definitely want to camp after this fight. Yeah, no wonder no one wanted to do construction here. I feel like I've been duped. These shades are taking forever to kill. Well, I know I'm going to rest after this, so I might as well, like, nuke them. Yeah, like, everyone's getting knocked out here. This is terrible. Tiger Buck's knocked out. Durance is knocked out. Both the pets are knocked out. We did it. Shit, that sucked, though.
Hey.
What we got? We got a ton of spirit residue.
Alright then.
Yeah, let's make camp, how about? Camping's not allowed in this area? Well, fuck it. I'm gonna bounce. And we're gonna camp and go back in. Because that sucked so bad. Yeah. I gotta say, it's gonna suck, like, routinely getting,
Hey.
like, jumped on that
Following
way.
your lead.
Camping not allowed in this area? Really?
Hey.
Where is camping allowed?
Hail, traveler.
I'll talk to you later. That place sucks. I don't think you understand. Can we not camp anywhere here? I guess not. Maybe we can go just rest at the salty marsh or whatever. Just rest at the inn around here. This is all Audra. The bridge goes out. That's cool. Yeah, let's go here. And we'll look.
Of course.
No, everyone, stop.
Hello.
An old man paces the docks and looks out over the water. He's fussing over something large and round, which he constantly sifts from one hand to another. You're not certain whether his wide-eyed, gaped-mouthed expression makes Mark surprise or fear. It seems he isn't either. You, don't look like a guard. He examines you and your equipment more closely. Say, you wouldn't be interested in making some copper, would you? He shows you the object in his hand. It's a large round opal with Ingwithan ruins carved into it. It glistens with his sweat. See the ship that went down over there? I've been looking for someone to help me recover some missing cargo. Tell me more about the missing cargo. We started in cold morn, and we were making our way down the river, loading and unloading as we went. Business as usual. What exactly happened? When we reached Ina's rest, we may have agreed to take on a few crates from some place called Slivian Relag. A couple of the lads snuck a peek at the cargo, saw suits of armors and a broken scepter. Don't know why anyone would want a broken anything, but these animancers will buy dirty stockings if you say they came from the ruins. We were almost at Defiance Bay when the screaming started. I've seen my share of barroom brawls, but this sounded different. I was topside with the captain, but he and the first mate went below decks to see what all the commotion was about. They didn't come back and looked into the hold. I saw one of those suits of armor walking around all by itself. It was covered in blood. When it saw me, it started running for the hatch, so I closed it. So, how did the ship get here? I was the deckhand, but I was the only one left. I piloted the ship best I could, but I hit rocks as we were passing Brackenbury. I barely made it to Andra's gift before I had to jump overboard and swim for the docks. I'd given up on the cargo, not to mention the payday, but one of the lads pulled us up in his nets. It's part of the scepter. From what I recall, there were 3 other pieces, and I bet you anything they're somewhere in the shallows, too. If anyone could find them, there'd be profit to follow. The creatures you described sound like animals that are probably guarding the relic. Wherever they were, they cut down the rest of the crew like straw dummies. I doubt a little salt water would have rusted them away. How did I find the rest? Find the missing pieces of the artifact, and I've got an animancer friend from my expedition days who will find you a stack of coppers. All I want out of this is a few hundred pans for my last payday. If that sounds fair to you, I'll give you the stone and the name of my contact once you have everything else. Seeing as the kid dredged the stone up in his net, I'd wager you could probably find the missing pieces out in the shallows during low tide. Anything else you need? I guess that's it. About the relic. Yes, do you have any idea of what your animancer friend wants this relic? She was also tinkering with these things back when we were young. I used to think she was a fool, retiring to some dusty study in Brackenbury. But after that horror on the boat, I'm thinking she made the wiser choice. Farewell. I guess fine. Whatever. I'll look for your thing. After I rest. Who knows what the shit else I'm going to find here. Sure, I scattered planks. Half built. Found some cheese in a box. Let's go find that the inn down here before we get to going. Grab his purse and go. Aw, you just got mugged, dude. You gotta be more careful. It looks pretty bad. It's a noble. The man's fancy clothes are ripped and blood flows from a fresh cut above his eye. He tries to push himself up, but his arm is shanking. I'll help him up. Thank you, he grasps as he rises. My head. What happened? He carefully dabs at his bloody nose with a silk handkerchief. Sends him away to the club. It's a rough part of town, but the rabble's never been violent. Even a night with equality isn't worth this. Just want to go home. So he was going to look for a prostitute and get the shit beat out of him, it looks like. That seems to be the story there. Everyone's a little hurt.
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallaruna the milkmaid. She knew what she was doing.
Overfried cod, watered ale, and prostitution. A bastion of Deerwooden culture.
I hope you aren't expecting to find the leaden key in here.
Visit new lands, see the sights. I do love travel.
Now to find a home for my other staff.
Durance, you dirty. Big Dermsy. The Orland man seems to walk with a slight limp. He doesn't say anything, but he stops to regard you with interest. What's wrong with your leg? He just laughs and shakes his head. What's happening here? Is he a prostitute? I'm confused. I feel like I have to. Let's do it for the experience. Come here, Big Dermsy. How much? If you say so. What happens? He fastens his trouser and gives you a salute. Okay. Why not? Is there a thing? Big Dermsy's boon. His survival, might, and resolve. That's kind of hilarious.
Welcome.
Oriko catches your eye. A golden hoop dangles from one ear, and his fine, fitted clothes whisper as he glides over to you. You have me at a loss. How could I afford time with such a magnificent creature? Make mine free, and we'll call it even. Throws his back, and a clever lass as well. What can Oriko do for you? You tell me. There's a lot of prostitutes here. I like the short woman with limp. Are these nothing but prostitutes?
How do you do?
The woman watches you suspiciously. One hand tends to her side, but as you approach, she relaxes and gives you a friendly, if wary smile. I don't see many outfitted like you who aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? What kind of trouble you having? The kind that's bad for business. Local rowdies have taken to harassing my hardworking boys and girls and our customers. They started showing up after this rash of Hollowborn, and they've been driving regulars away. I've been looking for someone to help me clean things up around here. The knights are too busy sniffling around Duke Aver to bother with us commoners in the gift. And I'd soon as not deal with their bureaucracy anyway. Yeah, pay me. Restore my business, there'll be plenty of that, all right. These thugs tend to roam in groups, which suggests to me that these aren't random incidents. You put a stop to these attacks, I'll find a real plain nice way to thank you. Got me? She to bake us something, of which for cookies. I got questions. Where you go with these attacks? You only have to step outside to see it for yourself. Those thugs out there are just waiting to cause trouble for anyone coming or going. Maybe they would have let you pass, however. Ask about something else. I want to order refreshments. Earning some coin. Here's some good time. I actually want to sleep. We'll take the common room. It's fine. Common room is A-okay with me. Find and confront the thugs.
Greetings.
What else you got? I want to order refreshments. You got anything interesting? No, not really. I don't think I have anything to really sell, do I? I think I've mostly gotten rid of it. Oh no, I got a lot still. You get gear so quick. I guess every time you fight people, you get everything they were carrying, which does end up being a lot. Okay. We'll go ahead and trade that away. Lines tulips. Oh, that's terrible. It's the same stuff? I would imagine it's... Yeah, it's got all the stuff that I just traded. Okay. I think everyone in here is like a patron or a prostitute, it seems.
Hail and well met.
Got an old drunkard. His robes were torn and stained with vomit. His eyes faceless toward... He turned his eyeless face towards you, wiping his mouth. Come for a story? His speech is slurred and his voice ragged. I told all the best stories. It's my club anyway. What club? The club for refined and prestigious gentlemen. Wait, if you don't know about the club, you must be... He heaves, catching at his chest. For several precarious seconds, he recovers. Where was I? Oh, you must be here about the ring. The ring. He shoves it into your hand. I have to have that to get into the lounge, he hiccups. I don't just let anyone in, you know. It's the most exclusive club in Defiance Bay. Whatever you do, don't tell them you're new or... And then he starts to almost throw up. Great. Alright. This place is interesting. Let's go upstairs. Let's see what's... We need to find the club for prestigious and refined gentlemen in the middle of the brothel in the bad part of town. Oh, this is like the VIP room. Check this out. Game of Dinner Draw seems to have ended abruptly with scattered cards and blasken pipes. Nice ring. You may enter. We do good business with the salty mast. This is the nice part of town, I guess. Legendary, nice part of the brothel. Legendary gilt blade of Lorne. Lorne, capable of smiting any foe dead with a single blow, broken in the Battle of Tower Watch. First time at the club, madam? So you remember, I see. Are you here for the exclusive club equipment? Show me your stock. I've been collecting the finest equipment for over a decade. I guarantee you won't find a superior collection. I mean, it seems nice, but it also seems very pricey. Yeah, everything here is a little bit out of my price range. Like, let's compare your gun, for instance. How's a pistol two-handed? I mean, it's good, but we can't really afford most of this Paladin's longsword. It's exceptional, which is nice. Okay, I mean, yeah, you got a lot of good stuff. I don't really if I can afford much. Spell defense bonus, max endurance bonus, of resolve, of crit multiplier, of constitution. It's a cod piece of constitution. What's he got now? The name introduction thing, which seems way better. Yeah, I'm okay. That's cool I can get in here and everything, but I'm fine. We got the Club of Refined and Prestigious Gentleman guest book. Nice. I'll take the guest book. Bunch of patrons in here. Place is rather large. Close looks more comfortable than you'd expect. If you want to meet Cyril, talk to Maya. God, she's apparently a precious commodity.
You must.
Okay. I guess I can talk to Maya. Who's Wade? Stares into a filthy mug as if searching for something. Why don't you just take one of them stools over there? Nowhere else for me to go. Nowhere but my wife and the state, my boy, my... probably a victim of the Hollowborn thing. Here's some quiet time. Quiet, loud, however you like it, as long as you pay up front. Got ladies, lads, and a few I'm not quite so sure about. Go talk to whoever tickles your fancy. Unless you fancy Cyril, in which case you can just settle with me. What can you tell me about Cyril? You must be new in town, dearie. She's only the most sought-after girl in the district. You want to spend time with her? Just ask. She's 1,000 for the night, but she's worth every pound, or so they tell me. Fancy a go? Best money you can spend in the gift. Yeah, maybe some other time. Maybe once we're rich, we'll come back and buy all the gear, sleep with all the fanciest ladies. But for now, I think we're gonna beat up these thugs.
Adair, you have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it. I imagine a man with a head made of fire and light would be very convincing.
Funny thing about Dear Woodens. With all that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
Young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed, his hands stiffen around a dagger. Soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes at the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with a feeble, uncontrolled rage. It's okay, I'm here to help. Soul flickers. It ripples towards you, timidly at first. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and the joy of running between the ships at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the salty mast. Women with painted faces weave between men stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Father's gone in for a drink, just like always. He said he'd only be a few minutes, but it's been hours. The man guarding the door only laughed when we tried to explain this. There's always a back door. In an alley, 2 men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's back against the wall, looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The men barely acknowledge you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. She didn't look before. You've seen it look in abused strays. In your hollow-born sister, that time father took her from the splintering cradle into the filled wash basin. You were brave that day. Nice in the thug's belts. It's in your hands, and now it's in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm, and a muddy boot sails towards your face. And everyone's muddled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. Did a brave thing. The gods will reward you in the next life. Darren still absorbs this thought and ebbs in the ocean mist around the dock. I guess I'll take the dagger. It's too large, too expensive to belong to him. Letter B's carved into the pommel.
Hey,
Wow, poor kid. Got some rain blights and a couple of animates. These would be the armors they were talking about. So we want to get all of our melee things moved up close to it. Oh geez. You move away. Nope, move. Oh god damn it. Quarterstaff. Which one's... Okay. Well, that's not really how I wanted this to start out, but I guess we're here now. We want to kill this animate fast as possible to get Durance unengaged. So let's start with that. We're going to blow some spell stuff to get that going. It's kind of unclear exactly what's going on. Do that. This animate's almost gone, which is good news. We're going to bless everyone. And we're going to blow things up again. Alright, so let's focus on this Rain Blight next, I think. Sometimes it seems to cast, sometimes it doesn't. I don't really understand what's going on there. All three of you on this Rain Blight. Okay. I go engage the last dude. It's just Rain Blights left, not so bad.
Leave it to me.
Small Rain Blight. Alright. We took care of it. It wasn't so bad.
Ready, Watcher.
Got some daggers, some shields, primal water, some binding copper, and some shattered animate armor. Let's take all of it, might as well.
hey.
Some barrel with the scepter spike. I think I need 2 more pieces. He had 1. Right? Am I crazy? That seems to be all of it. Oh, here's another piece, maybe. Yeah, okay. And there's the base. Well, that's all of it. That wasn't too bad. Okay, that seems to be everything down here. Let's let the line get better there. We want to get Adder at the front in case we run into anything. Ooh, more animates. God damn it. The wolf got aggro. That's not what I planned. Wolf, boar, you go. Adder, go attach to the blight, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. And you're going to come down here. We'll have you come over here. You shoot. Switch songs. Let's shoot. I'm going to have you mark the animate, and we'll have you mark the other animate. Everyone's got a little bit of a job. Let's use our Holy Radiance. Let's rain death on them.
Can't get a good shot with this.
Okay. That worked out pretty okay. What else have we got here? I wonder if we use a fireball. And it catches the boar, but that's okay. Let's use a fireball. And that seems pretty effective. Run away. And attack. Everyone's doing something. Can you cast anything yet? It doesn't appear so. I have to chant 3 total phases. There it goes. Let's make some skeletons.
I'll let Margaret...
Spot Spot on.
And we're golden, it looks like. Did one animal get knocked out? Not quite. Almost, but not quite.
Hey,
More stuff.
all right then.
Those aren't too bad. Alright, so we did his little quest, so we should go back and talk to him.
Welcome.
It's a broken scepter. I'm not still searching, am I? Hold on. Do I need to, like, combine them in my inventory or something? Is that a thing? Where are they? Right click for details. Seemed to have broken cleanly from the section above it. Thought he had one piece. The pearl at the top. Oh, there's 3 more pieces? I see. So there's another piece in here somewhere. Oh, here it is, probably. No, that's just some stuff. Oh, here it is, I'm guessing. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I was just missing it.
Good day to you.
Have the pieces? Okay. You mean you got passes over monsters? I don't know how. Listen, if you're willing, I'll give you this last piece. In the name of someone who'll buy it. All I want is 200 pans for getting the cargo here. Sound fair? I could do lots of other things to kind of swindle it from him. You want 200 pans for locking the rest of the crew in the hold and sinking the ship? Look, how about 100? I was trying to get by until the next job. That's fine, I guess. You want to go to Brackenbury Sanitarium and find Nance. She'll know more about this artifact, and I know for a fact she brought them from her crew before. Anything else? No, I guess that's it.
Hey,
Okay, well, we finished that part. Let's go back to the lighthouse. Hopefully the lighthouse isn't a huge, long venture. That'd be great. Do I still have, No, I don't. I was hoping I'd still have the boon from, the guy we pay 500 copper to. Okay, well, let's continue on here. Hopefully the next floors go a little easier than the first, but that seems unlikely. At least we see the shade this time. And get our melee things to move up into range and get him to move closer.
I'm here.
Wolf, you move towards that specter. I want you to move away. Alright. We got some stuff going now. Everyone attack this shadow. You cast your spell. Yeah, I don't really know how that works, how to get so much stuff like spawned in. Let's get you two to attack the shadow, you two attack the specter. Actually, Eder. What do I want to do with you? Holy power. Let's see, repulsing seal is pretty cool, but I don't think I want to use it. Okay. Oh, for now, let's just bless again. And then, Aloth, you will cast this thing here. Oh, there's a lot more coming. Let's go with the Necrotic Lance, maybe? Is it AoE? No, it doesn't appear to be. Oh, it is! Wait, no? No, it's not. Okay, I see what it was doing. I understand now.
Here's a lesson I'll let Margaret's fire.
And we'll focus with our archers, going on the shades. The shadows, rather. I don't like the shadows just like range attacking everyone. That's not cool. Alright, one of those wolves got knocked out. We need you... I don't really have much as far as AoEs go, do we? We're going to use Chill Fog. It might hurt us a little bit, but I think it's probably worth it. You... I don't know what I want to use. Consecrated Ground's not bad. Let's use this inspector.
That's it!
Let's go attack with you. Everyone else is doing stuff. Have you chanted enough to summon some things? Yeah, summon some skeletons. Wow, the skeletons are taking quite a bit of damage already. Spectre really needs to die. Ah. This is rather painful. Our priest got knocked out.
Can't get a good shot with this.
So did our wolves. So don't move away.
This thing isn't
Engage.
doing the job.
Yeah, everyone attack this last shade. Alright, come on. It really shouldn't take long. It's like you left. Alright. Well, it didn't go great. But, went okay.
Hey,
I'll see what I can do.
We'll unlock this, because we can. That goes upstairs, I see. Got, some different spell type deals. Got a chicken. Bunch of maps. Card in the post is the name of Merewith and a series of notches labeled with numbers. Lowest notch read is 4 and the highest notch read is 17.
Slow and silent.
Let's stealth around here, just in case. Like, almost afraid to loot anything. In fact, I'm going to save before I do. Yeah. Go down and use my lowest save, that's fine. Yeah, because this place is, sketchy. The specters keep popping out of nowhere. Correspondent. Evacuation notice. Notice is stiff with age and salt. Adrian reinforcements advancing. Immediate evacuation of Andra's gift by order of Duke Hadrit. And Lighthouse Tower key. I mean, we pickpocketed it, so not a huge deal, but still. Or picked the lock, rather. Now we'll go upstairs. I mean, how big is the lighthouse really? I think it's 3 floors. Yeah, it seems to be the case.
Hey,
Let's just pick Eder to go up and talk to her. Shrieking sobs pierce your ears and rattle the musty rafters of the lighthouse. They emanate from the spectral figure of a woman hovering in the middle of the room. Each heave of her shoulders unleashes another hair-raising will. Get closer. As you approach, the spirit cries take on a threatening edge. The swirling mist around its legs ripples with movement. The black pits of its eyes level momentarily with you. Observe. You're close enough to notice that the spirit's head is tilted back. Even if it loosens its blood-curdling howls, the faint movements of its head suggest that it's looking towards the windows and scanning the horizon. The Cain Gwilla's haunted hands are stained with something dark. At first you think it's blood, but it's black as ink.
hey.
Okay. A logbook. Logbook spells a thick plume of dust. Foggy, port full. 158 days since sighting the Red Dream. Heavy rain. 2 fishing boats lost at sea. 164 days since sighting the Red Dream. Dark clouds. Aging ships on horizon. 173 days since spotting the Red Dream.
I'll have it in no time.
No way we picked that lock. Okay. Fine. This bookcase with some stuff in it. And a shawl are of stealth and perception. Get closer. Get closer. Spirit screamings grow louder and louder. Its sunken face distorts, twisting in a long, gaping mouth filled with jagged teeth. If you were able to quell a spirit's rage, it would appear not to be you. Rage most of the figure rushes towards your jaw. Okay. So, we've engaged it, I guess, by getting close enough. Fine. The creature's attack. I guess everyone should mark her. Gonna get you to move closer. You're gonna cast some spells, and you're gonna shoot her. That's fine. You're gonna back off. Where's the boar? Boar's hidden. You're going to engage. This might be tough. Let's use that. Our mage, let's use fireball. Really nuke the crap out of these guys. You're still casting. What are these? Are these really good for circle of protection? Let's cast that. You need to... Let's use the web. Use it on our enemies only, please.
Yes.
You must have to be doing something.
That's not very helpful.
What else do we want to use? You need a second wind before anything else. Take care of the shades in our midst. Gonna cast that there, though. You need the second wind there, Durance. Alright, that was something. Definitely gonna use Consecrated Ground next. Alright. Ooh, there's a lot of these coming out of the woodworks. We might be in trouble here. Which is fine. We saved not long ago. Eddar's doing okay, though, at least. Switch to your mace and shield. Let's switch to your sword and board. We're going to summon some ghosts. You should really get out of the situation. Ghost blades. Let's see who we're gonna hit. Who are you? You're the boar. Okay, we don't really want to fuck you up too bad yet.
Yes.
This is looking a little bad. Skeletons, save me. What can we use? Dire Blessing. Let's everyone. Yeah, let's definitely increase everyone's crit rate. On you for sure. Is the boar down? The boar's down. Huh. This could prove tough. Get him out of there. We're gonna restore some endurance. Eddar, you need to activate your defensive thing. What else can we do? What else can we do? Increasing their might and resolve of allies in the area. Okay, what else are we doing? This is starting to look a little rough. Well, it's been looking a little rough. If we want to wound the shades, what else have we got here? Let's use a necrotic lance. Didn't seem to do as good as I thought it was going to do. Do you have one that removes me from combat? Yeah. Oh, he got knocked out before he could cast it. Yeah, this might be, this might spell the end of our group for now. Let's switch you to your rapier. Yeah, it's starting to look real bad. Everyone in that direction that's an ally is already knocked out, so...
That's not helpful.
Oh, they're all immune. That's no good. Well, this has gone poorly. Yeah, I think so. This is it for Tiger Buck, unfortunately. Wow, there's a lot of them. There's so many. Party has died. Well, you know what? That seems like a good place to stop it. It's been a good stream today. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you would like, comment, and subscribe, we'll beat this next time. I'll see you next time.